Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today's Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or topic that we feel like talking about. And this week we're going to do a little bit of a twist on a very popular video idea that goes around a lot, and that is if you read this, or if you liked this, then read this. So if you liked this book, you should also try this book because you're probably going to like it. And we decided to do something a little bit different with that because we both posted those types of videos. So we thought we would do if you watched this TV series, then try this book. So just books that remind us of certain TV series that we think can go together really well. This is definitely not an original idea. I've actually seen a couple people do this type of video recently, and it was actually after Lindsay and I decided to do this, and then I saw someone else post it and I was like, oh, well, we're not original, but that's okay. That's just more options for you. I will link what I found down below. So my first recommendation is if you like the show The Bachelor, I think that you should read the book series, The Selection by Kira Cass. The Selection is a dystopian book series. It's young adult, and it follows a royal family who oversees this kingdom. And the kingdom is kind of divided into different class systems, and it depends on your talents and how much money you make, all that kind of thing. Now, there's definitely the more privileged ones, and then it goes down into the poor. So the royal family has a son, and he is coming of age, and they decide he needs to try to find a wife. And they do this by bringing back a tradition that hasn't been done for a while called the selection. And that is basically girls from each class system come into the palace and they compete to become the queen, or to become his wife, the princess, I guess you could say. And so it's very much Bachelor. He is meeting all these women at the same time. He's going on little dates with them. He's eliminating them one by one. It's all being televised. It's a good time. It's definitely one of my guilty pleasure reads. I flew through these books so quickly, and I really, really enjoyed them. And this is actually being adapted into a TV show. So this could turn into, if you like The Bachelor, read The Selection and then watch The Selection. So we'll see how that goes, but it's coming to Netflix, and that's just been announced. So I don't even think it's been cast yet. So you have a little bit of time, but definitely is always one that I recommend. My next one is if you like the show Vikings, I love that show, then you should read Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. This is another young adult book, and it follows a Viking clan. And the Viking clan is dueling with another Viking clan. Like, they have this centuries-old war against each other, and they are always fighting. And the book opens in a war scene. It was very like, whoa, much like Vikings. And you see this, our main character, she ends up getting captured by the opposite clan, and she is held prisoner by them, and she is seeing them and meeting them and getting to know them as she's being held prisoner, and realizing that maybe things are not the way she was brought up to believe by her clan. So you see her kind of struggle with that, and, ultimately having to decide what she's going to do. Is she going to return to her clan when she can, or is she going to stay? It was really good. I really enjoyed it. So Vikings, Sky in the Deep. My next one is a crime series, and the TV show, if you liked Criminal Minds, again, one of my favorites, then you should read the Jack Daniels series by J.A. Conrath. This is a detective series that I read when we lived in San Antonio, and I flew through them. I mean, I probably read 8 or 9 books in a span of 2 weeks. I could not put them down. They're nice and short. They're really quick to get through. The first one is called Whiskey Sour, and each book is named after a drink. And our main character, her name is Jacqueline Daniels, Jack Daniels. And she is a detective who specializes in serial killers. So you see her tracking them, getting caught by some of them. Sometimes you're in the head of the serial killer, which is where it really gets very Criminal Minds for me, because you're in their mind and you're seeing their behaviors and what they're thinking. And that was really creepy. It is a pretty gory book series, so keep that in mind. There are some gory scenes as far as violence goes, but you know, sometimes Criminal Minds could be that way a little bit too, or at least it insinuates that. So that is definitely both a TV show if you haven't watched it. It's so good, and book series. My next one is if you like Grey's Anatomy, then you should read The Queen of Hearts by Kimmery Martin. This book is a medical drama, and it follows a heart surgeon who is dealing with some drama that had happened when she was in medical school, dealing with her best friend and with one of the doctors that was mentoring them. There were some things that were happening around there. It kind of starts to come back to haunt them, if you will. So it's really following these two women. So one is a heart surgeon, one is a pediatric surgeon, I believe. And you see someone from their past come back, and why is he here? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Why is he trying to get in touch? So all these things kind of start coming to the surface and secrets are let out. It was really good. I really enjoyed that one. And my last recommendation is if you like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you should pick up the Renegade series by Marissa Meyer. This book follows superheroes, and you are seeing some good ones and some bad ones, and the good ones think they're the good ones and the bad ones think they're the good ones. And it's much more of a gray area in here than it is in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., because in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. you're following the heroes. You know who the heroes are. In here, we're following our main character who is part of the villains, but you're seeing why she believes they're not villains. And, you know, she knows that they're considered villains, but she, you know, you see why she believes this and why she doesn't like the heroes and all that stuff. She ends up infiltrating the heroes, which definitely happens in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sometimes, you know, you're trying to figure out, are you Hydra? Are you S.H.I.E.L.D.? Like, what's going on? And so it's same kind of vibe with this one. Lots of who do I trust? Blah, blah, blah. And lots of superhero action, definitely, because everybody has different types of powers. So if you liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., definitely recommend this one. And those are 5 books that I think you should check out based on some TV series that you might like. Let me know what some of your suggestions would be down below. Have you read any books that reminded you of a TV show or a TV series or anything that kind of gave you the same type of vibes? Let me know that down below as well. I think that would be really interesting. And make sure you go check out Lindsay's video today. And again, I will link down below any other videos that is the same type of topic that I have found recently. So I'll link those down below too. So if you guys want some more suggestions, and hope you guys have a great day. Hope you're safe, and I will see you again soon.